Hey, we're here with Joe Dixon, our lead technician here at Strut Daddy's Complete Car Care. And Joe, I got a really quick Ask a Tech question for you. Can you give me a good reason why it would be a good idea for our customers to get a multi-point inspection done on their vehicle every time they bring their vehicle into a shop?
Well, I give you a lot of reasons. We'll start with four. So the primary reason is to prevent any sort of safety issues with the vehicle. So having your vehicle inspected on a routine basis, especially things such as the tires, the brakes, steering and suspension components, it's really critical to ensure the vehicle is, one, handling properly, and two, that it's going to perform in like adverse weather conditions, if it's raining, ice on the roads, stuff like that. The other thing would be to keep the vehicle reliable. If you have a battery that's got low capacity, that could potentially leave you stranded at the grocery store. If you have any severe oil leaks, that could potentially lead to things like engine damage, transmission damage, depending on where the leak is coming from. Minimizing cost of ownership, that's another reason. Again, kind of with the fluid leak example, like let's say we have an oil cooler line leaking. Replacing that oil cooler line, that's a couple $100 repair, but that pales in comparison to what could be a couple $1,000 repair if engine damage is sustained if that line were to fail. Another reason would be maintaining the value of the vehicle. So, if you take two like vehicles, like let's say this Audi, for example, same mileage, same everything. One has been really well taken care of and the other has been neglected. Obviously, the vehicle has been neglected. There's no way you're going to be able to sell it for anywhere near as much as the one that's been maintained properly. So, there's a lot of reasons, and we could keep going down the rabbit hole for sure, but those are just some examples.
So you're saying it's not just to make more money off of bringing your vehicle in for repairs?
No. Automotive repair is going to be very complicated. Ideally for us, what we want to do is try to keep the problems with the vehicle as simple as possible. And the best way to do that is to inspect it every time it comes in for service so that we can catch any problems early on before they become bigger problems. The last thing we want to be doing is putting engines and transmissions in cars. We'd much rather be doing smaller services to prevent failure of those items.
Awesome. Thank you, Joe.
Yep.